Tomorrow I have appointments set up with Army and Navy recruiters, and hopefully at some point, please watch out, people. And at some point this week, hopefully I'd like to set up an appointment with the Air Force recruiter as well. But it's like I'm hoping to join the military and do possibly something with linguistics or possibly like military intelligence. Part of that's due to the fact that I am pretty good, well, not pretty good, I'm really good with languages. When I was little, my parents, my mom in particular, wanted me to be a bilingual. And so when I was 9, we moved to Colima, Mexico. Unas 3 horas al sur de Guadalajara, Jalisco. So yeah, we moved to Mexico. Originally the plan was to go for a year, but in the end we stayed for 5 years. We eventually came back because I wanted to have a normal high school experience. And in the end, high school was vastly overrated. But yeah, so from living in Mexico for 5 years, I am fluent in Spanish. Everyone tells me that I speak it like a native with no accent. And at Radford University, I'm taking Chinese classes. And it's like people have talked about how learning Chinese is extremely difficult because it's like, at least with Spanish, Spanish it uses the same alphabet as English. It has the addition of 2 letters. So for the most part, you can figure out how a word is supposed to be pronounced just by doing it phonetically. With Chinese, it's like the characters have no relation really to how they sound. So if you don't know what the character is, you're screwed. But it's like a lot of people have said, oh, Chinese is extremely difficult to learn. But I don't know, it wasn't all that hard. It didn't seem that hard to me, and I really enjoyed learning it. Boonesboro, fuck, that's Transferry. But yeah, it's like with English, Spanish, and Chinese, that covers like most of the world's population. It's like with the Spanish, it's like drugs are a big problem in this country, so a lot of the drugs come in through Mexico and South America, so having the Spanish would put me in a great position to do like a lot of stuff drug related with like either military or other government agencies. And then for Chinese, well, they are I think, number 2 economy in the world right now. And so it's like Chinese is, I think it's the most spoken language on earth, so there you go. Reasons for being able to speak Chinese, so it's like I feel like with those jobs, the military would be a good career choice for me. It's like a couple of family friends served in the military. One of them did 20 years in the Air Force, and that, I guess, career path kind of appeals to me. Joined the military for 20 years, so I'd get out when I'm like early 40s if I stayed in for 20 years. Then you get military, well, not, I don't know, military or government, one of them pays you a pension that's some percentage of whatever you got paid, whatever your salary was when you were in the military. And then being military can get you preference, or preference I guess is the best word I can think of right now. It can get you preference for some government jobs. And so then put in, I don't know, depending on how good I am with my money, put in like 10, 15 years after military. And then retire, like hopefully before I hit 60. And so yeah, that's pretty much my life plan. And like something else about why I want to join the military is just the fact that I want to travel. It's like I feel extremely lucky that with my parents and then also like with my grandparents, I've been able to travel a great deal, and I really like traveling, being being overseas and immersed in a new culture. It's like, yes, it's scary, but it also allows you to grow as an individual. Last year I was talking with an Army recruiter, because I had a couple of questions, but I wasn't seriously considering joining, but I had a couple of questions, and he said that one of the problems he faces is that a lot of times people will say they want to join the military, but then they also want to stay like in their home area. So it's like that would have been Radford for where I was talking to him about. So like southwestern Virginia, like people would want to join the military, but they'd want to stay in that area, and there just aren't that many opportunities military-wise in South Central Virginia. So it's like, for me, hell, I'll go like wherever you send me. I want to travel.